You cannot heal your kidneys if you continue to eat these 18 foods. Once you have kidney issues, your diet needs to change significantly. You should avoid anything refined, cut out sugar, and stop eating anything from a box can or any quick junk foods. The list of foods to avoid is extensive, and some items may surprise you as they are generally considered nutritious. This video reveals all the foods you need to avoid with kidney disease. We also offer tips on how to still enjoy these foods or suggest delicious alternatives without affecting kidney health. We highly recommend watching it all the way through because the food choices vary depending on the type and stage of kidney disease you have. For those who think your kidneys are totally healthy and see no need to change, be cautious. 90% of people with kidney disease don't even know they have it due to vague symptoms. Unhealthy kidneys can't filter certain things adequately anymore, such as phosphorus, potassium, salt, and oxalates. Continuously consuming foods high in these minerals can gradually lead to advanced kidney disease, depending on how weak your kidneys are. Now that these minerals are mentioned, let's address a common misconception about kidney health. Some believe that if a kidney is damaged, it can't filter certain substances like phosphorus, potassium, and salt. They then assume these substances are harmful, and by reducing them, they can prevent kidney disease. However, this conclusion isn't valid because minerals are essential for overall health, including kidney health. If your kidneys are unhealthy, you may need to limit them. Kidney disease is complex, and understanding the condition of your kidneys is vital. Consulting your doctor for personalized advice is the best way to manage your health. As many people are unaware they are even at risk of kidney disease, it's crucial to take preventive steps. In the second part of the video, you'll find helpful tips to cleanse your kidneys and avoid any kidney disease. You'll be armed with all the information you need to keep your kidneys healthy. Before we dive in, show your support by hitting the like button. And don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest videos. It's time to swing back to the foods that can destroy your kidneys. 1. Tomatoes and tomato sauce. Tomatoes are an excellent source of fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that help fight cancer. However, kidney patients should be aware that tomatoes have a high potassium content. Just 100 grams of ripe tomatoes can contain up to 237 milligrams of potassium. Tomato products such as sauce, gravy, and ketchup can also be high in potassium. For people with kidney disease, tomato consumption depends on the stage of kidney damage. To determine what's right for you, it's important to consult a registered dietitian or a qualified health professional. 2. Avocado. Avocados are creamy, delicious, and undoubtedly healthy. They are rich in monounsaturated fats, vitamins E, vitamins K and C, and minerals. However, if you have kidney issues, you might want to watch your avocado intake. The main issue with avocados is their high potassium content. Potassium is usually great for keeping our body in balance. It helps with blood pressure, nerves, and muscles. Normally, our kidneys do a great job of managing extra potassium in our blood. However, in people with kidney issues, the kidneys can't remove extra potassium effectively, leading to high levels in the blood, a condition called hyperkalemia. If hyperkalemia is left unchecked, it can cause serious issues for the heart and muscles. Guidelines for kidney disease often suggest limiting potassium, but the exact amount varies. Therefore, it's best for kidney patients to talk with their doctor to determine their ideal potassium intake. People on potassium-restricted diets usually aim for less than 2,000 to 3,000 milligrams of potassium per day. An average avocado contains about 975 milligrams of potassium, which is roughly 33% to 48% of this amount. 3. Potatoes and sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are rich in essential vitamins, minerals, and amino acids, making them a superfood. However, their high potassium content can be problematic for people with kidney disease. According to the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, a regular baked potato has around 610 milligrams of potassium, while a sweet potato about 5 inches in length can contain 438 milligrams. Unlike some other high potassium foods, soaking potatoes in water before cooking can help reduce their potassium levels. Therefore, it's wise to moderate your intake and soak your potatoes and sweet potatoes before cooking to protect your kidneys. Moreover, popular snacks made from potatoes, such as French fries or chips, are high in sodium, putting additional strain on your kidneys. Snacking on them can easily push you over your daily sodium limit. Additionally, potato chips usually offer little to no nutritional value as they are highly processed. For the sake of your kidney health, it's best to avoid these snacks altogether. 4. Pickles and relish. Fermentation is a traditional method used to extend the shelf life of fruits and vegetables. This process not only enhances flavor, but also promotes the growth of probiotic bacteria, which are beneficial for a healthy gut. However, fermented foods such as pickles and relish are often high in sodium. For instance, one large pickle can contain up to 1,630 milligrams of sodium, which is more than half the recommended daily intake for a kidney patient. Similarly, kimchi, a popular fermented food, contains 747 milligrams of sodium per cup. Due to their high sodium content, it's important to practice moderation with fermented foods if you're concerned about your kidney health. 5. Bananas. Bananas are renowned for aiding weight loss, supporting heart health, providing natural energy, and regulating the digestive system. However, this superfood is also rich in potassium. While healthy kidneys balance potassium levels in the blood, people with chronic kidney disease, CKD, or kidney damage lasting at least 3 months should limit their intake. The National Kidney Foundation in the U.S. recommends a daily potassium intake of 2,000 milligrams for people with CKD. A medium-sized banana about 7 inches long contains roughly 422 milligrams of potassium, which accounts for 14 to 21% of the recommended daily limit for those with kidney disease. This might seem small, but since bananas are low in calories and delicious, people often eat multiple at once, causing blood potassium levels to rise quickly, and potentially triggering hyperkalemia in kidney patients. Hyperkalemia can lead to symptoms like weakness, numbness, fatigue, nausea, irregular heartbeats, and in severe cases, cardiac arrest. To manage potassium intake, choose smaller bananas and limit yourself to just 1 a day. Boiling or soaking bananas in water briefly can also reduce their potassium content, but this method may wash away other vitamins and minerals. For those who love bananas, consider blending them into smoothies or juices with fruits lower in potassium, such as apples, berries, cherries, grapes, pineapples, watermelon, pears, plums, and peaches. This can help maintain a balance between flavor and kidney health. Be mindful that other fruits like cantaloupe, apricots, honeydew, and dried fruits such as prunes or raisins are also high in potassium, so consume them in moderation. 6. Oranges and orange juice. Oranges are nutritious citrus fruits, packed with vitamin C, antioxidants, and fiber, which contribute to overall health. However, for individuals with kidney problems, oranges may not be ideal due to their high potassium content, similar to avocados. A medium orange, roughly the size of a small fist, contains around 237 milligrams of potassium. While this might not seem substantial, consuming more than 1 orange a day or drinking orange juice can quickly surpass your daily potassium limit. For instance, 1 cup of orange juice can contain about 496 milligrams of potassium, meaning that drinking 500 milliliters, about 1 pint, could provide up to 240 milligrams. As with avocados, regularly consuming potassium-rich foods like oranges can exacerbate hyperkalemia in people with chronic kidney disease. Hyperkalemia can lead to symptoms such as weakness, numbness, fatigue, and nausea, and in severe cases, it can cause irregular heartbeats or even cardiac arrest. Additionally, consuming too many oranges may increase the risk of kidney stones due to their high oxalate content. However, orange juice contains fewer oxalates than whole oranges, so you can still enjoy a glass occasionally. For a safer option, consider making juices from fruits lower in oxalates, such as berries, pears, cherries, apples, and grapes. These fruits also have less potassium compared to oranges, making them a better choice for kidney health. 7. Apricots. Apricots are rich in potassium and are typically avoided in the later stages of kidney disease. A single apricot contains approximately 90.6 milligrams of potassium. For individuals with kidney issues, consuming potassium-rich foods like apricots regularly can increase blood potassium levels, leading to symptoms such as weakness, numbness, fatigue, and nausea. In severe cases, elevated potassium levels can cause irregular heartbeats or even cardiac arrest. Therefore, it's wise to eat apricots only after consulting with a dietitian. Besides apricots, other fruits like peaches and plums also contain significant amounts of potassium. If you have kidney conditions, exercise caution with these fruits, especially in their dried forms, as they tend to have even higher potassium concentrations. 8. Dried fruits. Dried fruits are delicious and seemingly nutrient-dense due to their reduced water content. However, they are also high in potassium, sugar, and calories, which can be detrimental to kidney health. According to the USDA, 1 cup of pitted uncooked prunes contains 1,217 milligrams of potassium, enough to meet half the daily requirement for someone with kidney disease. Removing water from fresh fruits may not be ideal for kidney function. Proper hydration is crucial for healthy kidneys, and dried fruits lack the water content of their fresh counterparts, which can lead to overconsumption. Moreover, some dried fruits contain added additives, salt, and sugar to enhance flavor, further straining the kidneys during blood filtration. Consuming dried fruits daily can overwork your kidneys. Their small size and convenience make it easy to snack on them excessively, leading to higher calorie intake than anticipated. The dehydration process also means you may not feel as full as you would with fresh fruits, increasing the likelihood of overeating. To protect your kidneys, it is best to stick with fresh fruits as a snack. No-nos alcohol. Excessive alcohol consumption is strongly linked to kidney dysfunction. The toxicity of alcohol can cause inflammation and hinder kidney function, leading to an accumulation of toxins in the body. Additionally, alcohol can increase the risk of low blood sugar and dehydration, both of which are harmful to kidney health. To maintain healthy kidneys, it's crucial to limit alcohol intake and stay well hydrated. Your healthcare provider can help determine a safe amount and frequency of alcohol consumption based on your individual health conditions. 10. Soda. Consuming sugar in liquid form poses greater harm than in solid form, and soda is essentially liquid sugar. When blood sugar levels are elevated, kidneys may excrete sugar into urine. Normally, this isn't problematic for healthy kidneys, but for those with diabetes, excessive sugar can lead to kidney damage. Kidneys contain tiny filters called nephrons. Elevated blood sugar from diabetes can impair these filters and blood vessels, straining kidney function. Additionally, sugary beverages like soda exacerbate the issue compared to solid sugar consumption. Many opt for diet soda assuming it's lower in sugar, yet daily consumption is linked to a 67% higher risk of type 2 diabetes. Diet sodas contain artificial sweeteners and additives harmful to kidneys. Moreover, sodas often include high phosphorus additives for taste and preservation, which can severely impact kidney health. Phosphorus from sodas is absorbed more readily than natural sources, potentially exceeding the National Kidney Foundation's recommended limit of 700 milligrams per day for healthy kidney function. To safeguard kidney health, reducing soda intake is advisable. 11. Cocoa. Cocoa offers various benefits for mood, brain, and heart health, and may even aid in managing diabetes. However, individuals with kidney issues should be cautious. For instance, 100 milligrams of cocoa powder contains between 500 to 900 milligrams of oxalates, which is notably high. Cocoa is also rich in phosphorus, which can be detrimental for kidney patients. Elevated phosphorus levels can lead to harmful calcium deposits in blood vessels, lungs, eyes, and heart. Over time, this may cause arterial hardening, increasing the risk of heart attack or stroke. Cocoa-based treats like chocolate milk, and chocolate syrups are similarly high in oxalates, phosphorus, and potassium. These products often contain added salt and sugar, further burdening the kidneys. Some believe that the caffeine in cocoa beans increases urination and could lead to dehydration or calcium loss, potentially raising the risk of kidney stones. However, studies indicate otherwise. Moderate consumption of cocoa-based beverages is generally safe. To strike a balance while enjoying cocoa products, moderation is key. Consider opting for beverages with lower oxalate content, such as juices, milk, or water. Another alternative is carob powder, which has a similar flavor to cocoa but contains lower levels of oxalates. Carob also boasts significantly less phosphorus and potassium compared to cocoa, 9 times less phosphorus and 3 times less potassium. If you're following a low oxalate diet, it's advisable to avoid cocoa and other high oxalate foods until your kidney health improves. Always consult with a healthcare provider or dietitian for personalized advice. 12. Spinach. Spinach is often celebrated for its nutritional benefits, but its potential risks, especially for kidney health, are frequently overlooked. The primary concern with spinach lies in its oxalate content. Oxalates can crystallize and form kidney stones, which cause severe pain, blood and urine, nausea, vomiting, and kidney damage. In extreme cases, consuming too much oxalate in a short period can be fatal, as seen with high oxalate foods like sorrel soup, leading to kidney failure and death. Even with moderate daily intake, oxalates can accumulate in the body, contributing to kidney stones, bladder stones, nephropathy, joint issues, and affecting various organs, including the brain. Oxalates are also associated with conditions like interstitial cystitis, IC, also known as painful bladder syndrome. Just 100 grams or half a cup of spinach can contain up to 2,350 milligrams of oxalate, surpassing many other leafy greens. Research shows that spinach contributes significantly to oxalate intake, with some studies reporting it makes up over 40% of total oxalate intake in certain populations. Other foods high in oxalates include cassava root, amaranth leaves, chard, beet leaves, starfruit, and rhubarb, all of which should be avoided if kidney health is a concern. In addition to oxalates, spinach is also high in potassium. A 100-gram serving of uncooked spinach can contain up to 558 milligrams of potassium. For individuals with kidney disease, excessive potassium intake can lead to hyperkalemia, a condition that can harm muscles and the heart. Unlike avocados, boiling spinach does not reduce its potassium or oxalate content. Therefore, while spinach is undoubtedly nutrient-rich, it should be consumed in moderation, especially for those managing kidney disease. Balancing spinach with other vegetables low in oxalates and potassium, such as kale, carrots, zucchini, lettuce, cabbage, broccoli, and cauliflower, can help diversify your diet while supporting kidney health. Always consult with a healthcare professional for personalized dietary advice. 13. Rice. Rice is a staple in many diets worldwide, but it comes with a potential hidden danger: arsenic. Arsenic, a heavy metal found in rice, poses a direct threat to kidney health. Exposure to arsenic can lead to acute renal failure and chronic renal insufficiency. In raw rice, particularly the more harmful form known as inorganic arsenic, levels range from 0.1 to 0.4 milligrams per kilogram. In comparison, other grains like wheat and barley typically have undetectable levels of inorganic arsenic, and total arsenic content ranging from 0.3 to 0.08 milligrams per kilogram. Additionally, rice tends to absorb higher levels of cadmium and other heavy metals compared to other crops. Should you avoid rice altogether? Not necessarily. Moderation is key, as a balanced diet is crucial for overall health. Enjoying rice occasionally is generally fine, but it's advisable to limit consumption, especially for infants and children. Children can absorb up to 3 times more arsenic from rice than adults, potentially affecting brain development, intelligence, and memory even at low exposure levels. If you're looking for low arsenic alternatives to brown rice, consider options such as quinoa, barley, couscous, buckwheat, millet, and sorghum. These grains offer nutritious alternatives while reducing your exposure to arsenic. Always consult with a healthcare professional for personalized dietary recommendations, especially if you have concerns about arsenic exposure or kidney health. 14. Pretzels and crackers. Pretzels and crackers are popular snack choices that offer minimal nutritional benefits, but are often loaded with added sodium or salt. Snacking on these can easily push you over your daily sodium allowance. The National Kidney Foundation recommends a daily sodium intake of less than 2,300 milligrams, which is equivalent to about half a teaspoon of salt. Consuming too much sodium can raise blood pressure levels over time, potentially leading to kidney stones and kidney damage. It's important to read snack labels carefully to monitor and limit your salt intake effectively. Opting for snacks with lower sodium content or healthier alternatives can help protect your kidney health in the long term. Always consider consulting with a healthcare professional for personalized dietary advice, especially if you have concerns about sodium intake and kidney health. 15. Processed meat. Meat, whether from flesh, fat, muscle, or offal, can undergo curing, processing, smoking, or fermentation to enhance flavor and prolong shelf life. However, many processed meats like hot dogs, sausages, beef jerky, corned beef, and pepperoni tend to be high in sodium and phosphorus. The specific amounts vary depending on the additives and methods used during processing. Excessive intake of salt and phosphorus can significantly impact kidney health. The National Kidney Foundation recommends limiting phosphorus intake to no more than 700 milligrams per day for maintaining normal kidney function. Moreover, processed meats have been associated with increased risks of cancer and other chronic illnesses. Therefore, it's advisable to avoid them altogether to protect your overall health and kidney function. 16. Dairy products. Dairy products like cheese, milk, and ice cream are renowned for their protein, calcium, and vitamin D content, which are essential for overall health. However, they are also rich sources of phosphorus and potassium. For instance, a cup of 2% milk can contain approximately 252 milligrams of phosphorus and 390 milligrams of potassium, levels that can burden unhealthy kidneys. Furthermore, some dairy products contain saturated fats, which can further strain kidney function. While dairy can be enjoyed in moderation, especially as part of a balanced diet, it's prudent to limit intake if you have kidney issues to better manage phosphorus and potassium levels. 17. Legumes. Legumes, such as beans and lentils, are excellent sources of plant-based protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. However, individuals with kidney concerns should approach these nutrient-dense foods with caution. Legumes are naturally high in potassium and phosphorus. For instance, 1 cup of boiled pinto beans contains approximately 251 milligrams of phosphorus and 746 milligrams of potassium. As kidney function declines, excessive levels of phosphorus and potassium can accumulate in the body, potentially leading to bone issues, cardiovascular complications, and organ damage. If you have kidney concerns, it's advisable to consume legumes sparingly. Thoroughly cooking them can help reduce their phosphorus and potassium content, mitigating potential adverse effects. 18. Almonds and other nuts. Nuts are packed with protein, healthy fats, and oils, making them a nutritious snack. However, their high potassium and phosphorus content can be harmful to individuals with kidney disease. For instance, a 1-ounce serving of almonds, about 23 almonds, contains 136 milligrams of phosphorus and 208 milligrams of potassium. Similarly, an ounce of cashews, approximately 16 to 18 cashews, has 168 milligrams of phosphorus and 187 milligrams of potassium. Healthy snacks like nuts should be consumed in moderation if you have kidney health concerns. Almonds pose an additional risk due to their high oxalate levels. A 100-gram serving of almonds, about 3 small handfuls, contains approximately 469 milligrams of oxalates. Oxalates usually bind with calcium and are expelled through stool, but excessive oxalate intake combined with insufficient calcium can lead to oxalate absorption into the bloodstream, ultimately being excreted in urine. For those with compromised kidney function, or highly concentrated or acidic urine, oxalates can bind with calcium in the kidneys, forming calcium oxalate stones, which constitute over 80% of kidney stones. Rapid formation of these stones, known as acute oxalate nephropathy, can damage kidney tubule cells and cause acute kidney failure. Research has linked oxalate nephropathy to peanuts, which have about 187 milligrams of oxalates per 100 grams, while almonds have 2.5 times more oxalates. Should you avoid almonds altogether? Not necessarily, but it's wise to limit consumption to 1 or 2 handfuls a day. Other nuts like cashews, peanuts, pistachios, and walnuts also contain high oxalate levels, albeit less than almonds, so moderation is key. For personalized advice, it's always best to consult with your doctor. Our list of 18 common foods that can harm unhealthy kidneys. While these foods can be detrimental to unhealthy kidneys, they can still fit into a balanced, nutritious diet. The key is balance, variety, and moderation, especially for those with kidney issues. Every food has its benefits and drawbacks, so making smart choices can significantly support your kidney health and overall well-being. Enjoy your meals in sensible portions and lead a worry-free life. Our list of 18 foods that can harm your kidneys should be considered carefully based on your individual needs and condition. It's best to develop a personalized diet plan with the guidance of a qualified healthcare professional or dietitian. Remember to monitor your daily intake of oxalates, sodium, potassium, and phosphorus. Here are some additional tips for maintaining a kidney-friendly diet. 1. Matin suffisant protéines. Intake. Include high-protein foods like meat, fish, poultry, fresh pork, and eggs throughout the day. 2. Stay hydrated. Drink coffee, tea, green tea, water, or other beverages at room temperature. Staying hydrated helps maintain kidney health. 3. Read food labels. Check for oxalate, sodium, potassium, and phosphorus content in foods. 4. Cook at home. Processed and packaged foods are generally less healthy for your kidneys. Cooking at home gives you more control over your ingredients. 5. Use herbs and spices. Enhance the flavor of your meals with herbs and spices instead of unhealthy additives or sugar, allowing you to manage your salt intake better. Following these tips can help protect your kidneys. Start by choosing the right beverages to drink and making mindful food choices every day. By following the safety precautions we've discussed, your kidneys will thank you. Taking care of your kidneys involves not only eating the right foods, but also avoiding those that can harm them. If you have kidney disease, be sure to steer clear of the 18 foods that can damage your kidneys. To learn more about superfoods that can help cleanse your kidneys, check out the video on the screen. You might already have some of these foods in your kitchen. We'll also provide tips on how to enjoy these foods while keeping your kidneys safe. Stay informed, stay healthy,